Hello and welcome to the fall 2020 SGA information session. Um, Hello and welcome to the fall 2020 SGA elections information session. So just a little overview of what SGA is. SGA is a representative governing body that addresses the needs and concerns of the undergraduate student body at the University of Dayton. Our mission is, the mission of the University of Dayton Student Government Association is to actively advocate on behalf of the undergraduate students, seek to hear every voice across campus, and serve as the liaison between the administration, faculty, staff, and the student body. So a little about me. My name is Tyler Clogg. I am a senior political science and criminal justice major. Why I got involved with SGA is our previous president, Brian Bracken, kind of pushed me to join SGA because I thought I'd be really successful in it. But since I've been involved, I feel as though I've been able to make a really great impact on the university and grow my leadership skills. I started my sophomore year as a chief of staff. Last year I served as vice president. And then this year I get to serve as elections chair. So some recent initiatives that SGA has taken part of is a free phone charging station in KU lobby, outdoor basketball courts at the Recplex, HBO Go for any student that's living on campus, LGBTQ plus sports services, and here's some other more on this slide right here. So in order for you to be eligible to run for SGA, you have to be a 3/4 or full-time undergraduate student. You have to be on good academic standing defined by cumulative grade point average of a 2.5 or above. Good disciplinary standing as defined by the university. You must be in the constituency for which position you are seeking, and up the time allowance for the positions about 3 to 5 weeks, or 3 to 5 hours per week. So as a senator, you're required to be at Senate, which is every Sunday night, which for the meantime is most likely going to be on Zoom and possibly in person every other week. So the timeline for elections is this information session video is going to be up between the 1st and the 6th of September, and you have to watch it in order to be eligible to run. Your candidacy forms, which we'll go over later, are due September 7th at 12 p.m. Campaigning begins Friday, September 11th at 8 a.m. You're not allowed to start campaigning before then. And then polling is from 8 a.m. on September 15th to 8 p.m. on Thursday, September 17th. If you are running, then you need to have the weekend of September 26th and 27th open. That is when our SGA retreat is. Every member is required to be there, and that's part of your requirement as a senator. So some positions, the positions that we're looking for this semester are class representatives. So there are 4 for each class, so 4 first years, 4 sophomores, 4 juniors, 4 seniors. And as a class representative, you seek students' opinions on campus issues and translate those into bills and resolutions, which are presented at Sunday's public meeting. You design and execute various advocacy projects to improve campus life, which are the initiatives that were on the previous slide. You represent students' voices to administrators during various discussions/committees, outreach to the student body through publicizing and /attending campus events. And so there are 16 class representatives and 4 directors who are already elected who serve on the Senate floor. We're also looking for a head of commuter relations. So you have to be a commuter student in order to have this position. So as a head of commuter relations, you are actively advocate on behalf of commuter students and voice their concerns. You serve alongside the directors of residential affairs, as well as serving closely with the director of academic affairs for issues related to commuter students. And you serve as a liaison between SGA and commuters on campus. Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag. So one of the forms that you have to fill out by September 7th is the candidacy contract. So once you watch this video and we see that you have, we will send you a link to all of these forms. So this is just basically saying that you agree to everything that I have stated, all the rules, which we'll go over in a minute, but basically just agreeing to all of that. A candidate endorsement form, so you can have clubs and organizations endorse you, but in order to be endorsed, the president and a majority of the members have to agree to endorse you, and you can't publicly say that a club organization is endorsing you until I approve the endorsement form. So marketing materials form, so anything that you want to be posted has to go through me and our advisor Chris before anyone can post anything. So this year we're completely virtual since COVID-19 has hit, so all campaigning is going to be virtual. So as you want to post, you will be filling out this form. So on your personal campaign or your personal accounts through the entire campaign, so this is like your own personal, so like my own personal Tyler account is what I could post this on. You have 4 posts, so they have to be pre-approved with the caption and everything. And then anything that you post on the SGA account can be posted on your story as many times as you want, but you can only post on your personal feed 4 times throughout the campaign process. But on the SGA account, you are allowed to have 2 posts a day on the feed and then 2 story posts a day. And all of those posts have to be submitted through marketing material form, which is another link that you get as soon as your candidacy contract comes through. So first years and sophomores and juniors and seniors are going to have different people to reach out to, and that will be in charge of their postings. So once you submit that marketing materials form, it'll either get sent to me or Ryan Pearson, who's the director of special programs, and then we will post it on the SGA account as we see fit. And for your personal account, you can post that yourself, but you just have to wait for an approval from me, and that's for all grades. So again, we're going completely virtual this year. Everything's going to be online. There's no posters, none of that. Everything is via social media and things like that. To make sure that you're actually watching this video so that we can keep track, there's going to be a question below, and my favorite color is teal, so you just have to answer that question in order to make sure that you're actually listening and paying attention to this video. So now we're going to go to campaign rules. So all campaign materials must be approved by the elections committee prior to distribution. So anything that you want posted, I have to approve before it can be posted. So just make sure that you're filling out that marketing materials form before you post anything. That would be a violation of the rules, and once you violate a certain amount of rules, you can be ineligible to vote or to participate, to run. So candidate endorsement must be approved by the president of an organization with the support of a majority of that organization, like I said before. And then elections committee must approve/verify the endorsement before any public announcements from that candidate can be made. So this shouldn't be an issue since we're doing almost completely post on the SGA account, but you can't post about having an endorsement until I approve that endorsement. So media, website, social media, etc., must be approved before going public, as with all campaign material. So again, this is less of an issue with our current situation. You can send out emails, but you cannot send a mass email or solicit from anonymous students. So you can just like send it to like all freshmen, all first years, or all sophomores, or anything like that. So a mass email sent out by all candidates or their supporters may only contain the individual entered names of 50 students one at a time. So if you want to go through and type in 50 different names, type in the last name Smith or something, and everyone who comes up as Smith, all 50, you could send out to 50 people, and you could do that as many times as you want, but you can't send out a mass email. So polling, you must keep 20 feet away from voters and polling stations. So we're not going to have any in-person polling stations because of the current situation. But if someone is voting on their phone or on their computer, you're supposed to be 20 feet away from them. You're not supposed to be looking over their shoulder and seeing who they're voting for. You're not allowed to have any personal polling stations. So it's not like, oh, come to my room or come to my house and you can vote. Don't do that. You can tell your friends to vote, but you can't be near them when they do vote. You cannot be in the room when a student is voting electronically, like I said. All actions by supporters can be seen as a reflection of the candidate. So if there is a smear campaign against someone else in support of you, you're responsible for that, whether you are the one who posted or not. So make sure that your friends and anyone who's supporting you and posting about supporting you knows about that. A few notes: election chair and other SGA members will not have access to polling numbers during the election. So during that time that the polling's open, we will have no clue who's ahead, who's winning, and what candidates are going to be elected. The only person who has access to that is our advisor, and he's sharing none of that information with us. All candidates will receive an email letting them know one way or another whether or not they have won the position or if they have not won the position. Why get involved with SGA? It's great leadership experience. You can act as a liaison between students and UD administration, which is really important with how crazy campus life is right now. You help allocate money from a $200,000 budget. It's a resume builder. There's opportunities for scholarships if you really show initiative. It's a great networking opportunity, and you make friends and have a voice on campus. Some of my best friends I've met through the past couple years of being an SGA, and I'm really glad that I got involved in this organization, and it's something really great that you guys should all get involved in too. So here's some contact information. sgaelections@udayton.edu is how to ask any direct SGA elections questions. If you forget that, you can also email me at clogt1@udayton.edu. Currently, we have Natalie Coppolino as our president, so if you have any other questions you want to ask her, you can email her. Her email's right there. And the vice president is Ann Philbin, and her email is also there. So you can reach out to either of them. Any of us are more than welcome to talk to you about SGA. And if you guys have any questions at all after watching this video, please email any of us. And you guys all have a nice day. Thank you.